Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is a weirder video, as you can see right here. I had to have webcam on because this is a reaction video. This will be my only reaction video because I am not that good at reaction videos, and I don't know how to make a reaction video. You know, make the biggest part of the video being the webcam instead of the video, but for now you'll just see the video as a webcam in the webcam format. Maybe about right when I ended my Overwatch video, which hasn't uploaded yet, but it's uploading right now. But right when I ended that video, this popped up. I saw a notification for O'Nickel. O'Nickel is doing a live stream of Doomfist gameplay right as I'm saying this. And yeah, I have to. Pretty much the most awaited hero of Overwatch has finally come. I think he's on the PTR, by the way. I don't exactly know. This will be 2 reaction videos, by the way, in one video, obviously. It'll be me watching the Doomfist origin story and the developer update for Doomfist, because I feel like that also has some important stuff, because I hopped into the stream and the stream is like 33 minutes in already, so I had no idea what his abilities were, and I'm just like, what is that? What is that? Yeah, I didn't understand anything, but on with the video. Let's begin. 88503. This was, if I already know pretty much what's going on, the 88503. There was a post yesterday, I think, that Blizzard or Atlas News posted on, or no, it wasn't Atlas, it was this new Bonnie News, and they posted on the forums, and it was official, obviously, talking about how Talon went into their prison, and they got Doomfist and some other escapees, which we don't know who they are yet. We know that Doomfist is out, so that's what this was right here. That was the cell, which was broken. Okay.
Humanity is always being tested. Conflict and war is the crucible through which we evolve.
An animated origin story? My god, I hope this doesn't go on forever. I hope every origin story is gonna be an animated one, because I like the animations, not the drawn animations. Whoa, anime right there. My god. That is an anime face. Oh, is this the entire team? Or just... I don't know why I'm pausing. I just talk too much.
Every battle
so that's when
makes us stronger.
So I'm guessing he failed. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what happened. Or happened. Or maybe this is going on right now. And he's back. I don't know. It could be the defeat of Doomfist. Oh god. Nothing is happening. He isn't taking any... First of all, that is scary. My God. And second of all, did Doomfist just rip Tracer's... My God. Is Tracer non-existent now? Is that forever? Or did he just punch it and it disabled for a little? Or is Tracer just gone like she was? And Winston's gonna have to make another. I hope not. I play as Tracer a lot. So I don't want to go on to the PTR and just go, where's Tracer? Where's Tracer? Or it'd be cool if we could still play as Tracer, but we'd be randomly teleporting around the map. Forget what I said about animated origin stories. Or animated as in SFM, source filmmaker type animations. I like this. I like animated. Drawn animated.
Those who fall will be forgotten. Those who rise up, their names will be remembered forever.
That was good. I like that. I like that a lot. What? Okay, that's fake. Netflix original series, Overwatch. I'm still gonna check that out. Not in this video, but I'm still gonna check that out. I am not immune at all to clickbait. I know.
Welcome to another developer update. This is a particularly great one.
Jersey. First Diva, and now, yeah. If you don't know, Jeff had a Diva jersey.
I think this is the one that you guys have been waiting for. We're here to finally talk about Doomfist. So I'm Jeff from the Overwatch team.
New map, maybe.
As you guys know, Doomfist is one of the most anticipated heroes that I think we've ever talked about. He's our 25th hero. He hails to us from Nigeria, so he's West African. One thing you may not have known is that Doomfist is a prominent member of the Talon leadership.
I did know that.
So, contrary to popular belief, Reaper is not the sole leader of Talon. There's actually a council of leaders who oversee Talon, and sometimes they agree with each other, sometimes they disagree with each other. And Doomfist is a very important member of that Talon council. Now, Doomfist's ideology is that he wants to see humankind become more powerful, and he thinks the way for that to happen is through conflict. So it's kind of a harsh worldview, but he really believes that we as humans get stronger the more conflict that we endure. Obviously, Overwatch is a world group that's very opposed to conflict and is trying to create peace throughout the world. So therefore, it leads to Doomfist and Overwatch definitely being at odds with each other. You add to the fact that it was Winston who put Doomfist behind bars for many, many years, and Doomfist's hatred of Overwatch is at an all-time high. Now that Doomfist is free, he plans to use Talon to implement his worldview on the rest of not only Talon, but mankind altogether. So the story is going to get very interesting now that Doomfist is in the mix. I think it's going to be awesome that we learn more about Talon through Doomfist and his interaction with heroes like Widowmaker and Reaper. But let's talk about his abilities and what type of hero he is. So Doomfist is in the offensive category. He's a very tough offensive type of hero. He has a number of great abilities that he can do. So probably his most defining ability is his Rocket Punch. By default, we've bound Rocket Punch to alternate fire. It's a wind-up attack, so the longer you hold the button down, the more powerful and the farther you'll go with that Rocket Punch. He uses that huge gauntlet that he has on his right fist to throw the Rocket Punch. Now, there's a couple cool things about it. One, you'll go through barriers if you do it. So if Reinhardt's holding his shield up, it doesn't matter. You're going to punch Reinhardt directly through that shield. The other thing that's really cool about Rocket Punch is it does more damage if you knock a hero back into a wall. So you're really trying to line up those exciting billiard shots with other heroes and inflict heavy damage with the Rocket Punch. Now he has some other abilities he can do as well. He's got an ability called Rising Uppercut, which, as you guessed it, is a giant uppercut that leaps him into the air and will knock his enemy up into the air along with him. Now, to mix with this ability or combo with it really well is an ability called Seismic Slam. The way Seismic Slam works is Doomfist gets a targeting reticle whenever he's in the air or has any sort of altitude, and he does a giant attack with the backhand of that gauntlet that stuns the enemy very briefly. Not so much stuns them as brings them closer to Doomfist. So it allows him to do a lot more sort of combo abilities with that Seismic Slam. It's kind of a small cone shape that you'll see.
So kind of like
you'll immediately recognize it by the
Ken
visual
into
effect that we
Overwatch.
put on the ground when you do the ability.
And Doomfist
also has a primary attack that's a simple gun that he has, which is a shotgun that's loaded into each knuckle of his left fist. And you can basically fire off 4 shots very quickly, one out of each of his front knuckles on that left fist. Or you can sort of save them up and do them in a more rhythmic fashion. We'll give you a user interface element that lets you know how many shots does he have in each one of those knuckles before he can unload with them. We're not intending for Doomfist to primarily use this attack as the main thing that he's doing or where he's getting all of his kills from. It's sort of to fill in the other space as he's using those really fun dynamic punch mechanics.
So
now,
he's like an
the thing you're probably
offensive
wondering and caring the
except
most
he's an
about is what
offense.
is Doomfist's ultimate ability. He has one of the funnest ones in the game. It's called Meteor
I thought Seismic Slam was his ultimate ability.
Strike.
That
When
makes sense.
Doomfist uses Meteor Strike, he shoots up into the air. He gets an amazing targeting reticle that he can draw across the map and sort of gauge where he wants to land.
Yeah,
And when
I
he
saw it as
commits
well.
to it, Doomfist will come crashing out of the sky, stunning and knocking down everybody who's in that radius, as well as doing some damage to them. So not only might you just kill them outright when you Meteor Strike on top of them, if not, they're immediately laying down, and you can use abilities like Rocket Punch, Seismic Slam, etc. to do additional damage right away. So we think Doomfist is going to do a lot of flanking and do a lot of diving into
what I
enemy
was thinking in
teams.
my head.
So we needed to give him a passive ability to encourage and enable that type of behavior.
not
So he
that
has a passive ability called the Best Defense. What this ability does is whenever Doomfist lands a punch on somebody,
Strange name for
Doomfist
passive.
gains a temporary shield.
There's things like cybernetic agility and all that, and then just defense or whatever
And the
it's
shield
called.
can
I forgot
increase,
already.
as he's doing more punches. Over time, the shield will decay and go away. So Doomfist is not permanently shielded by this. But if you're really getting in there, doing a lot of great combo abilities,
That
you'll
is
notice that your
nice.
survivability is much higher. So this lets Doomfist get in there and rumble a bunch before he's just taken out. It's really hard,
And
diving
by the
in
way,
on 6.
I will check. I don't know where Doomfist is, but I will check on the PTR after this, and I will make a video on him if he's on the PTR. I will make a video of my first thoughts on Doomfist, because there isn't much you can learn just by hearing someone say about Doomfist. It's better to try hands-on with Doomfist, so I will check.
Enemy heroes, you're not always going to live. But if you dive in on 2 and land some punches, you'll stand a chance at surviving because of that passive ability called the Best Defense. So we think Doomfist is really going to shake up the lineup. Even more so, we think Doomfist brings tremendous
Sorry, there was
character to
something
Overwatch.
making
He's a
me
really important figure. You've known about him since the announced cinematic
I did
where
not finish
that
that
battle
sentence.
happened over his gauntlet. You've escorted his gauntlet in Numbani. It showed up stolen. Doomfist is very core to Overwatch. We think both his gameplay and his story is going to make the game really great. We hope you have a blast playing him, and we look forward to hearing all of your stories about what you've accomplished with Doomfist. Thank you.
I like Doomfist's look. How he, similar to what everybody thought, how he's kind of half robot, half man. So he's like a cyborg, except not exactly a cyborg, but you can see here that there are some lines through his head, and there's this thingy, and there's, yeah. I'm just saying thingy because, you know, I don't do robotics. But that will be the end of this video, and I will see you all in the next video.